Maya and Jordan had always said they were the couple that communicated. They had color-coded calendars, weekly check-ins, and a shared Google Doc titled Conflict Resolution Strategies. It worked until it didn't. The crack showed up on a Tuesday, in the middle of an argument that started about dishes and somehow turned into a thesis on emotional negligence. "You don't listen," Maya said, arms crossed. "I listen too much," Jordan snapped. "I just don't agree." Silence spread between them like spilled coffee. Sticky, inevitable. They tried to patch things. Date nights, nostalgia playlists, a surprise weekend getaway that ended with 2 separate hotel rooms. Finally, they agreed. Dinner at their favorite restaurant, neutral territory, to talk it out like adults. It started calm, polite. They laughed out of habit. Then Maya mentioned the job offer in another city. Jordan mentioned how freeing it had felt lately to imagine life alone. The tablecloth might as well have burst into flames. Words came out that had clearly been waiting months. Accusations wearing honesty masks. Honest things wrapped in cruelty. The couple at the next table stopped eating to listen. A waiter hovered, unsure if he should refill the water or call the fire department. Maya cried first. Jordan laughed at the worst possible moment. That sharp, nervous laugh that sounds like mockery. Maya stood so fast her chair tipped. "Good luck communicating with yourself," she said, voice shaking. Jordan wanted to say, "Please don't leave like this." Instead, they said, "Guess I finally will." They split the check, because of course they did. Structure, even here, outside the night air felt too honest. Maya walked one way. Jordan walked the other. Halfway across the parking lot, both of them stopped. Not to go back, but because endings have weight, and it takes a second to learn how to carry them. Weeks passed. Maya took the job. The city was loud but forgiving. She bought plants and learned which ones survived neglect, which ones needed attention, and which ones died no matter what. And this felt like a metaphor she didn't entirely hate. Jordan stayed. They rearranged the apartment, then rearranged it again until nothing reminded them of before. They started therapy. They stopped pretending they were fine. One night, months later, they both saw the same restaurant on Instagram. The table, the gold lamps, the ordinary magic of 2 strangers sharing bread. Neither liked the post, but both paused longer than they meant to. Their breakup was still messy. It didn't become a grand lesson or a perfect memory. But quietly, in separate lives, they each learned something truer than anything they'd put in that Google Doc. Sometimes love ends not because it was a lie, but because it taught you everything it could, and then refused to pretend.